King Cobra. I said, please try again on the screen. Got me for explosive screen. I was showing something explosive. The road was explosive to you guys on YouTube. AI people, learn what you're doing correctly, because you're a bunch of clowns, it seems like. No, I was playing around. Only mountaintop man would say that against me with them. So I think me and him are on the same track. I think they're a bunch of clowns because they got me for explicit showing down at the beach when I told them I was going to be down at the beach. Of course, yeah, you're going to see naked booties and all that. But that's that prerogative. I'm not too much into showing that area off and going down there, because this leads me into other temptation things. And then but it is a fun time down at the beach, to tell you that. And it is a fun ride. It's just a very much activity place. What's this going on here? Clicking rocks. Okay, maybe that's all hers. We don't know. Rock collector and bags and luggage collector. Maybe she's new to the area. Who knows? I don't know. But that person does look familiar. Being up in the area a lot. I'm not sure if she's homeless or not. But you never know. Out there collecting rocks, man. Okay. All depends on what kind of rocks you're looking for. Yeah. Anyways, but before we get any further in the video, you guys like what's going on so far? Smack me a thumbs up, hit me subscribe, leave me comments down below. I'll interact with you guys. Flop that arrow so you can friends and ring that bell. You get that notification every time I post a video, live or something like that. And let me know what's going on, guys, out there. Where you're talking from, where you're sharing from, what city and state you are in, what's going on in your neighborhood. Maybe one of these days I might want to adventure it. You never know. Hop on the e-bike, take a trip out to a whole another town, maybe even a whole different state. Who knows? Because I do like to travel here or there. I've done it before. I haven't done it on the new e-bikes. I've traveled before to different places and took a vacation from work, and definitely checked out a nice good bike ride someplace and came back to the place where I resigned. Okay, so the button's over here. We're crossing out right up here. We just came down Hoover, and we're gonna head up to Bolsa and Beach. Always my favorite street to go down, to get down to Costa Mesa. Every day changes, so you might get tired of seeing the same scenery of the area, but I'll tell you what, since I said every day changes, you never know what we're going to run into. That's why I tell you guys that in the beginning of this video. We never know what we're going to run into, or who we're going to run to, or who we're going to see, or what we're going to see. We can see a spaceship coming down on the ground right now. But we never know if it was a spaceship or not. It could be Project X, something like that. You guys trip out on that? I do. Totally tripped out on that. The first time I saw the SpaceX thing up in the air, man, that was crazy. I was like, what is this thing? They got two lights following each other, and they're collaborating with each other, and they're going the same exact way. And they're like, ugh. And you're like watching that, and you're like, what is that thing? And then you find out on the news, oh, SpaceX let a rocket off. And the person that's controlling all that stuff is Elon Musk and his buddy, Lucky something. Yeah, his last name is Lucky, but his first name is something else. I can't remember. But it's a trippy sight to see. And especially when I pass by this place every night, almost, to go back over here to Westminster. There's sometimes I can pass by it almost every night. All right, if you guys really want this thing, come out here and pick it up, because otherwise it's going to sit here forever and just collect like a burden of trash. Right there. Seriously. Come out here and pick that thing up and make it into your own electric cart. Just get some batteries for it. All the hookups, some wires are there and everything. This you just need some batteries now. You're set. You got a $300 cart right there just to scoot around in or more. Maybe you might get a $600 fine if you don't fix it up correctly to make it look different. Okay, if I would ask them which one's getting married, which one would you guys think that was getting married in that line right there that was going in? Those 3 girls right there. Which one would you think is getting married? I don't know. And then after you find out who the bride is, and then they throw the flowers, then you go to the wedding and crash it. Be a wedding crasher. And the girl you're sitting next to, she kisses the bouquet, reaches over, gives you a kiss on the cheek. What are you going to do? That would be a hilarious, like, comedy thing to see on a movie. Whoa! There we go. On Beach Boulevard, cruising down. I brought you guys a nice good chair to sit down on if you are tired of watching me. And it's facing the window so you can look at the window and the cars and everything. Got your nice little love seat right here. Ain't too bad looking either. Pretty good condition. All right. We'll get a little hops and kicks and sticks in the area right here, like this right here. All right, those are cool. One time I actually did one, I got a really good wheelie off of it, man. Seriously, I thought I was gonna fall off the bike almost. I had to raise myself up. You guys can stop and read this book if you want to. Okay, I don't know what it is. It can be a nasty book. Be careful. Or it could be just a regular book on something. Who knows? A piece of my magazine. That's all it is. All right, coming through here at the bus stop. Should we ring the bell and pledge allegiance to the flag? Nope. Whoa! Tight squeeze. Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay. What we got going on here, guys? Essentially a mess. What is that? Soap? No, wait, noodles. And a bag? Food? Oh my. No way. Knives everywhere? Dude, what was going on right there? Somebody pick that up, please. I don't want to be riding by that every single day. To get down here. Let's essentially see how long it sits there. I never know, because the thing that I have found out about my channel, a lot of people that watch it, some of them are the unexpected people that you would think that would actually watch my videos. And I have met these 2 people that are on my site of YouTube checking out my videos constantly, okay? And I'm going to tell you who these 2 people are. An LA police officer and a Glendale officer is always watching me. And they're loving the channel. They're always coming on. I got 2 police officers on my channel. And I'm pretty sure they cooperate with everybody out in like different states, different cities and towns, stuff like that. Because when I was riding down one time in the area of Midway City, and I showed all the tents in the area and all the trash and all the things that's going on. What was this lady doing? Is she going over taking a bath in the sewer? What is she doing? Is she hiding out? She got a camp going on around her someplace? She's walking down to her camp, dude. She's got her headband on, everything. Look like she's gonna get ready to go take a shower or something, dude. Careful out here, man. I'm telling you, this is not LA. This is Huntington Beach right this minute. Crazy. If you did not see that, you are missing out, dude. Seriously. She was walking with like some kind of bandana on top of her head, or maybe some kind of towel or something like that. Halfway dressed, not even correctly dressed, not even clothes. Just like towels wrapped around her whole body almost. A pair of shorts on, and headed down the side of the freeway where the swamp is at, and there's water right there. She's got to have a camp back there someplace, and she's definitely on something, guys. Watch out for that one. Thank you, appreciate that, Mr. Honda dude, or Hyundai, coming on in. Awesome, thank you. Oh wow, look at all this trash here. It's been sitting there for a couple of days now. We're still collecting the burdens on that one. Pick that up, somebody, please. It's getting pretty messy out here. Oh boy. Huntington Beach, man. There is a lot of homeless people out here. It is not like it used to be. When I was younger, it was super clean. I didn't see any at all people out here on the streets asking for money when I was younger. And I very much didn't see anything like this going on down here. You got the bus with the fire truck and fireman and letting some water out and stuff. Okay, I am not going to go down there and check that out right now. Nope, I'm out of here. Oh, we can't cross, guys. We need to go down Beach Boulevard. I want to go explore and see what happened and see what's going on down there, but I have to be at work at 3 o'clock. That's the thing why I get on my bike and travel to all my destinations that I need to go to sometimes, and practically almost every day to work. And man, when I am not on my bike, I'm like wondering what I miss out on seeing on the way traveling, the way I want to go, the way I want to check it out, cruise to a park or something like that, you know, cruise down to the beach first and then head to work, whatever situations I want to take and do, and then see things, you know, or even work at early shift and then get off work, head down to the beach and come back over here. That's a great deal sometimes. I get those options sometimes. And just do a free ride on the way back on whatever day it is. If I work early. So that's pretty good. You guys should be excited to be on my channel, because the thing we do on Friday nights is a Friday free ride. And we go explore the towns until like morning time. And then when I head back in the area of Westminster, I cut off the video in the back alley over there same time as usual to try to do that. We just take a whole different way to get back to Westminster. Sometimes I drain out my battery and everything on the e-bike. I do all pedal assist nowadays. I don't do pure electric that much anymore because I broke my handle one time on the pure electric. And I didn't want to get the painful of trying to fix it again, because I had to wait like almost a month. And then I had to split my wires to put the actual real control back on it that was remodeled for both bikes. Actually, 3 different bikes that they make from this company, the bike I'm riding on. And I was like, man, that's crazy. I had to wait that long, and I had to pay an extra $40 after my delivery. So $60 down the drain. I was like, not that bad, but the weight was like, and I still could have actually this pedal around, you know, and it was only the lever that was broken. It wasn't like the whole control. It wasn't like the whole throttle. But the guy told me he had to split the wires to make the wires actually fit in there, because the back of the prawn was a little bit bigger than it was supposed to be, and my piece that I needed to squeeze in there was not fitting correctly. So I mean, it was just like one little squeeze somehow to where you get all the wires in that little spot. It's like a smaller than a pea, and to get all the wires in that little spot, and then they're having the other piece like so big and thick, and making sure the wires go through all the little holes. There's only 3 wires, but you know, you have to kind of like make sure all 3 of those little prawns go up in there somehow. Hard. The guy down at the bike shop told me, yeah, it's hard to put them back on. Then you got to mess around with the code anyways. I'm not a code figuring guy. No, I'm not. It says that's on all e-bikes. So if your throttle breaks and you don't know the codes on your monitor, where it controls all your gears and all that, which is this thing right here that you see on the side of my screen right there, that thing right there, that's actually not just a monitor for your gear changing and your speedometers you're going. It's also a monitor for your controls, switches, speed limit. There's a system control inside there, and it controls your governor, everything. And if one thing's going wrong, your bike will just say error, and then you won't be able to ride it that much anymore. I've had that happen a couple times already on this bike before I got the whole new throttle thing, and I don't know what the couple errors were, and then afterwards he did it, I had a couple more errors, and I figured out how to clean them up. So I can tell you guys how to clean up errors on your little speedometer manual thing right there. The way you do that is definitely reject your battery, wait about a good 10 seconds, push it back in, push the battery back in, because it can be just malfunction inside your battery area. And if it's not a malfunction inside your battery area and your bike is not going anywhere after that, you might want to go get the wires checked out and see if they're burning out in some place. And then you might want to be careful too, because you might have done something a little bit wrong with your ampage or your wattage. And that could be a confusing thing, and your bike can catch on fire. I'm not too much mechanical wise on these electric bikes, but my neighbor and my bike shop that I've been dealing with, they are the experts of that, and they tell me all the time what's going on with it, how they can fix it, how much it's going to cost me, what's going to happen. And I haven't put very much into this bike. This bike is really great, so I do recommend that you go ahead and look up Durango. Some people say Denago. I don't know why, but it's a Durango actually. E-Class 3 city bike. They have different classes that you need to watch out for in different cities and different states, because your area can probably be different than mine. China is way different than all of ours for their laws and policies. And a lot of people are buying these bikes from China, Korea, USA, all the other places like that. Squeeze on through, good. Okay, lady. Hop on the curb on it, too. Are you going down to the beach or something? Who knows? FedEx coming on through. Here's your package. I know you guys. Okay, so we are down here in Huntington Beach and just trying to cruise around, trying to see what's going on. All right, here we go. Warner Beach Boulevard. We didn't have to stop and push button. We're heading across, and you're blocking my way, dudes. Okay, push me out in the street, guy. You could have backed up a little bit. Let me through. I got to do the roundabout because that lady's coming through with her kid. All right. Gonna hop over behind this Ford Ranger or Tampa. Is it a Tampa too? I have no idea. 150 Tampa SVT, and his license plate says F shut. Okay. I think that stands for like the letter F in a foul language way, and then shut stands for up. Along with that. And I think you should reverse that actually. Put the shut in front and then put like the F on the end of it. Savage check. Some of you know about that situation on my channel, some of you don't. Anyway, so we're going all the way down here. They're chilling right here, walking their dogs, watching one taking a poop. And the other one's coming in, saying that's your girlfriend over there to the dog. Dog looks back up at him, says, "Oh yeah, that's my future mom right there, and that's your wife." No, I was playing. You never know what goes on those dogs' minds too, or any dog's minds. You guys want to cruise by here and get a real nice, good e-bike for about 500, 5,000, or 300 to 4,000? They got them right there, guys. There's your brand new e-motos, chilling out, scooters, regular bikes. I did not know about that shop right there. If I wouldn't have known about that shop before I got this bike, I probably would have hopped on one of those things and had that guy working on it here and there too. So if you have troubles with your e-bike, you know definitely who to get a hold of. Me. I'll let you know what's up. There he is, drinking his pitcher. A little late. What happens is the daughter makes me lunch, and then she makes me dinner, and then she makes me food for breakfast. I'm trying to get out of the house so fast. I'm like, oh man, what is going on here? Later, man. Have a good one. And that's the truth, man. You guys text them all? He's texting them all, dude. All right, guys, I'm very sorry I haven't interacted with you yet. I haven't got like a stoplight with nice, good, shady area. And we are cruising down Beach Boulevard. There's a real nice piece of property right here. It's been vacant for I don't know how many years. And claim it up, guys. Build something. Apartments would be kind of nice, but kind of facing the street. You know, a lot of things that can be coming out here, and this is not realistic of the area. They say that they're building a lot of affordable homes out here and apartment complexes for people that cannot afford it. Okay, so I checked on 3 places out here in Orange County that got remodeled from hotel or been a vacant land like that, and asked how much the rent is. There is no way that this price that they're asking for you to do is affordable housing out here in and Huntington Beach or LA or any area towards an Orange County area. Seriously, a lot of it that I've seen and asked about, even though I've only asked 3 of them, has been a super tremendous price that you just cannot believe for rent wise. It's crazy. I was looking just to have fun and just to see, you know, how these people are trying to make us live out here or wanting us to live out here. Okay, $2,400 a month for a 2-bedroom, $1,500 a month for a studio. Now a 1-bedroom or 1U around at the very lowest, if you can find it, you're gonna be amazed at this price. $1,300. Okay, so if you want to live in a 2-bedroom, you're paying like $2,000. You want to live in 1-bedroom, you're paying like $1,300 right there. Okay, and then if you want to go anything higher, you're talking about $3 or $4 or $5,000. And a lot of us out here are only making like 15, 20 bucks an hour. Some of us are maybe making 21, not even making that 25 deal, because what these restaurants had done and said. What is going on right here? Police officers in the area, and are they having lunch or something? Just cruising through. Oh, dead end. Okay. But I am just cruising through to see what's up. That was a dead end right there. Can't go through that way. There's 1, 2, and 3 of them. I wonder if we're eating. That guy right there looks totally familiar. Who knows what's going on with him? Maybe they were dropping him off at the bus stop. Took him out of one city and then dropped him off to another city. You need to stay right here right now. You just got kicked out of wherever you were at. This is now your new territory to live in. You cannot be back allowed in whatever city of Orange County that he just got arrested from. That happens a lot out here, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, be aware of that situation. That happens a lot. They will take the homeless not to jail once they get kicked out of the city. They move them to a different spot, because if they put him inside a jail cell, they know what's going to happen. He don't have the money to pay the ticket. He's homeless. He has nowhere else to go but the streets. He doesn't want to straighten his life up, or she, either way it goes. And we might as well take him down the road from, for example, Santa Ana to Huntington Beach, drop him off on Huntington Beach because there's a lot of homeless people hanging out there, and let Huntington Beach deal with him. And then when Huntington Beach deals with him, if he gets kicked out of Huntington Beach, then we'll ship him down to LA. Okay? That's the way it works. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. So that's the way it works out here in Orange County. I'm not sure how it works out in LA, if they switch them to different cities or whatever, all the way through. But once you become homeless out in Orange County, and the police know that you're homeless, and the police have seen you on the streets before, and you do something wrong, get kicked out of the area, you get kicked out of the city, and you get moved to another city, get a free trip someplace. If you told me you live in Mexico, maybe you get a free trip back to the border. I don't know. You just be confused if you're a Hispanic guy and you don't want to get caught by ICE. No, I don't know. Maybe you could do that. That would be something. The guy's actually Hispanic. He's from Mexico. and he doesn't have his papers. He's out here from ICE, trying to look for a freeway back home because he came out here for a vacation, whatever like that, just to get away from Mexico area. And maybe he was homeless in Mexico, maybe it wasn't. Hey, I'm just making it up. I'm just making it up. I'm not really saying that anybody's doing this, but then you get busted, you go in the back of the car. Hey, I live in Mexico. Is there a way I can get a trip back to Mexico, please? Huh? You're definitely going to get probably deported back. I guarantee you in that situation. Probably so. I'm not sure. I could be wrong about that whole thing, but if you pray to God, things could work out that way for everybody, you know. Even if you're not homeless and you just want to get a free vacation someplace, ask the police officer how it works out somehow. Nah, it's funny. But anyways, here we are, Huntington Beach. We're gonna come up upon Garther Avenue and Beach Boulevard. I think we are hitting about a little bit around 2:15ish, 2:30ish, maybe 2:20 when we get down there, and then end the ride over in Costa Mesa just a little bit before 3 o'clock. There goes another Cybertruck. Y'all ready for this? Cybertruck, Cybertruck, Cybertruck. Should I go over and ask the amigo if he can wash my bike instead of the car? I guarantee he'll say yes. Wait. Just get in line. We'll do it. How much? $50. What's good? What's good? I'll tell you what, you pop out. You can still watch the video later on because it won't be posted live publicly to all you guys. And I have noticed that sometimes you guys like to watch the video after I am done, because 10 days ago on a Friday in the morning, there was barely any video coming on the channel at all. It was a Friday morning. I was getting kind of upset of taking the Friday free run and everything, and I get 1,400 and some odd views. Thank you all very much for watching that one. I appreciate that watching that live after it was posted public. Give me almost 1,500 views on that live. If you say this is the greatest video you have ever seen, smack me a thumbs up. Hit me a subscribe. And if you haven't done that yet, please do. And then ring that bell when you get a chance to. Flop that arrow, share it to your friends. Because I go out here and adventure the areas that you have not seen in Orange County a lot. And you're probably from a different state, different country, different nation. You can be from Mars, all I know. How you watch that? I don't know. Okay. Then there's Friday Live. You come on my channel. What's this guy on? How does he get so excited to go on a bike ride? Well, you guys. And me wanting to be out here having fun and showing you guys around all Orange County and everything else. She's got her pit bull and her dude over there. Pit bull dude. Pit bull dude? What? Pit bull. It's half dude, half man, half pit bull, terrier, animal, dog. Watch out for that one. I might be a weird creature to see, guys. All right, here we are, Yorktown, Beach Boulevard. We're going to come up upon the Tremills Hill Bomb up here pretty soon. For all you that have been on my channel for quite some time, and you know what a hill bomb is, you know what to do. For all you that haven't been on the channel for quite some time and you're new, and you're wondering what a hill bomb is, you're going to find out right now. It's when we go down a hill, I let go of the pedal assist and coast down it, especially this one right here, coast down it, make it all the way across the street, I'm hoping, at a really good high speed, and stopping on the other side of the street without no cars getting in my way, and telling you how fast we are going. You also can guess how fast we are going too. And we have caught some tremendously speed on a lot of different hills. Oh. I like to try to interact with everybody that's walking around, see at the bus stops and everything, see what's happening in the areas. Cruise up on the areas where whatever's going on over there. There you go. Cute little pup. I didn't get a thank you out of that one for nothing. Man. Maybe I should have used my line, my old school line. I've always used when I see somebody with a dog. Maybe I should have used that. I don't know. Just walk right up to her and say, I don't know how you get away with walking with that most beautiful thing ever. And they just look at me like, what? What'd you say? I go, I don't know how you get away walking around with that cute little dog. Then it's like, oh, they totally get shocked in that situation. Like, I am not paying attention to them. I am paying attention to the dog. I am a dog lover. I am an animal lover. Not looking at the lady. If you use that line on somebody, just walk up to them and say, hey, I don't know how you get away with that. Walking around with something that cute. They're going to look at you like, what? Or say beautiful even. They're going to look at you like, what's going on? And you just go, no, not you. Your dog. It's so cute. It is so beautiful. The ladies trip out on that thing. The first time I thought about that and did it to somebody, the lady just flipped out. She was, I seriously thought I was going to get smacked across the face the first time. I was kind of daring myself. And then when the reaction happened to where she knew I was looking at my dog, at the dog right there and everything like that, I was just like leaning and petting the dog and everything. And the lady was totally tripping out all the way around. Okay, we do have the paramedics coming across here. We are supposed to slow down and wait for them to get across. All the cars are going right ahead of us. And I think they're heading down to the beach, guys. Yep, they're heading down to the beach. If you were cruising by here at a good miles per hour and you hit that little, it's not even little, that thing's pretty big actually. Oh man, you hit that thing. That's it. You're out. If it came flying from a car and knocked into you, oh, that would hurt. What's good? What's good? We're right here off of Adams, Huntington Beach, California, Orange County, California, and we're gonna head down to Adams. I'm gonna pop my bike into a good third gear, and we're gonna be flying down here about 22 miles per hour into Costa Mesa, and then once we hit Costa Mesa, past this place called Tree City in Costa Mesa. We're going to have make some video on the east side and say, hey, what's to the east siders out there? And we're going to cut down that street right there, a little side street, hit up a little bike lane for a little bit, and then end the video on Harbor and Fair. There's your Porsche 911 going down to the beach, and along with their Mustang. Oh, no, wait. That was a Charger. I'm sorry about that situation, you guys. That was a Charger. Down with to the beach with the Charger. Okay. There's essentially a lot of people always going down to the beach. And I'll tell you why. There's a lot of people always going down to the beach. Everybody out here in Orange County wants to work at the beach front. Seriously. That's where everybody wants. And that was so cool, man. A lot of beachfront jobs that I did. And man, they were so cool, so fun. You got the beach right there. You're done with work. Boom. You hit the beach, then you go home. Especially if you're a surfer, man. Oh, man, if you're a surfer, you got the board in the back of your trunk of your car, on the top of the roof of your truck, whatever, and you're cruising down to work. You get out, and you're ready to go to the beach. You're done with your day of work. You're kicking at the beach, and then you hit the bar. You go surfing, hit some waves, whatever. All depends on what time you get out of work. I don't know. You go out partying, all that good stuff. The beach is definitely the places that almost everybody wants to work in Orange County. Seriously. They all want to work down by the beach. Even me, I work about 20 minutes away from the beach. I'm 20 minutes away from the beach front. Seriously. At my job. It's totally crazy. Everybody wants to work by the beach. That's why they're heading down there. There may be some that actually are retired. Like the guy we saw back there at that restaurant, drinking his bigger giant pitcher of beer, kicking back with his Raiders hat on, his Raiders pitcher full of beer, and just getting all ripped up on some beer and doing the sinful things sometimes that some people do because they just like, I'm on vacation for the rest of my life, man. I'm retired. There are some people out here like that. They're on vacation for the rest of their life. They're retired from all their jobs. All their stress is relieved. And they're living on that check that's coming in, retirement check, and just trying to spend it wisely and not be unwisely about how things are getting spent. Some of them have put investments away and other things. And they're doing great in life. And for those people that are doing that, I hope they stay that way the whole time, but they don't really sometimes stay that way the whole time. They gradually get into that lifestyle where like, okay, I don't give a care what's going on no more. What's happening here? And they can gradually wind up in a sin somehow, maybe being an alcoholic or a druggie. But we just hope for all of us and all the ones that are out there that are kind of in that wealthy area or that middle class area are actually going to church and actually going to nice places, maybe enjoying life and appreciating themselves and also appreciating God. Because now here's the thing. I go to church every single Saturday at my house, reading the Bible. Every single Sunday, I'm at the building in church and going over scriptures. And this year, we are coming in, hashtag, like a brand new Kicks and 26. So I don't know if you get in that situation, but that's a new saying at my church I go to, which is Osu Church of Christ. And I'm always reaching out to you guys to always be positive and always be God liking and God worthy. And I'm a Christian man myself. I've been now a disciple for almost pretty close to 1, 2, I think like 2.5 years, almost heading into a good 3. And I'm a born again Christian, and revived myself and everything like that from being homeless on the streets and taking my life from a bad area of seeing darkness all my life and being to where I was living on the streets, and straighten myself up and believing in God and asking Him every day to help me out and help me get out of the situations I was in life. And look what I got. I got a nice bike. I appreciate very much that I earned my hard money working for. I got a real nice, good job. I got a nice, good place to live, a roof over my head that I've been keeping for the longest time ever, a gear lift down on the bike, enjoy my ride to work, enjoy my ride back from work, live in my nice apartment, and just have fun with life. I don't have to be out here on the streets and be in terror and falling into a sin or anything. I can hop right back over here, hop on the third gear if I want to, or even higher, and go down here at 22 miles an hour and enjoy Beach Boulevard and enjoy Huntington Beach on the way to work and back on an e-bike. An e-bike is a tremendously greatest thing for anybody to get. I don't have to pay no gas. I'm happy about that situation. I don't have to pay no insurance. All I have to do is just obey the rules and ride to where I need to go and come back. And just be careful of the cars out here and live a good life. Great. If you want to know how I became so gifted of doing that from God, go to a church, of any church out there at all that you start to like, and keep on going every day and praying to God and learning the Bible and preaches His way into your life. Because if you don't preach His way into your life, you may be stuck on the other side forever. And there's a lot of people out here that don't do that. They do not put God in their life for a lot of things. So I'm telling you straight from the heart of a person that's been through a lot more than you believe in lifestyle. It's crazy, man. I've been through so much throughout my life, ever since I was 18 and being a runaway. And I look at myself, and my stepmom looks at me and says, Corey, you have turned yourself into a man, because you were out in the streets and we all saw this. You got a job, a really good job. You went and stayed in schools and got your degree and whatever you wanted to be and all that, and got your own little thing going on. You guys got to come out here and ride a bike everywhere. How you doing today? Isn't it fun to ride a bike? You like your e-bike? See? You don't drive at all. Neither do I. Saves us a lot of money, right? It's totally fun, right? Here we go. Let's hit it. See? Even that guy tell you. Get yourself an e-bike out here in Orange County, man, or any county that you're in. And he's super old, man. He's way older than me. He doesn't drive. He doesn't like to drive because these people out here probably drive crazy as can be. And he probably lives in a nice place too. Got a real nice bike right there. He probably likes to cruise around. There you go. You got all the good situations right there. And it doesn't even matter what kind of e-bike you get, as long as you have fun with it. Seriously. Even if you don't get an e-bike, just get a regular bike and just ride around town. You can even cut right in here into this target like this right here. Shift down to the gear that you want to go in, or just pedal in on a regular bike. Cruise up in here. See what everybody's doing over here at Target. Ask yourself, why is this parking lot so packed? What is this guy about right here? Okay. Oh. He's got a witness and everything. Maybe he got blamed for something that he was not doing. Careful. There is those people out there that are called a Karen, and they want to get you into things when they're actually not knowing what's really going on. What is going on over there? Back there. And the Target parking lot. What did that guy get blamed for? He said he had a witness standing right here, and he was not doing anything wrong. Maybe he was handing the homeless person some money. Who knows? Oh wait, green light. Let's hop it on up. Scop it out, Didi. All right, we are here in the area, getting ready to in and out of Huntington Beach and come into Costa Mesa, Tree City, USA, guys, and cruise down there in that area. Head up to Mesa Verde on the east side, say what's up to them, and then end up being on Harbor and Fair. I'm tremendously just trying to lose my voice and get you guys to watch my channel every day and get you guys to just subscribe to my channel every day. And I am so excited that we were at 413 subscribers for this year. All the other years when I was just doing my music and not really caring about my YouTube channel and just try to make music and thought I was going to become popular of doing music, and I was only sitting on 108 subscribers for the longest time ever. I don't know if I can actually do that, but I just did right now. But I didn't even know if I could actually get subscribers like that either, because I was kind of wondering about that situation. Can I get like a whole bunch of subscribers by riding around on an e-bike like this guy does on YouTube? And that's my buddy John Hicks. Make sure I'm giving him a shout out all the time for grabbing me into a tremendous idea on the way heading to work to try to make something extra out of myself and to try to better up myself and be happy about the situations I have. Here we go on the last hill bomb, hitting down. You guys go ahead and guess the speed. If you don't know, I will tell you. Nice. Traveling at 22. We are flying down here at 22 miles per hour, 0.3, 0.2, 0.3, 23 miles per hour. 22 was a beginning start. We got 23 miles per hour, 0.7 out of that, guys. Almost 24 miles per hour coming down that hill. Sick. Love it. Only if you can keep that creation going. I was not even pedaling, guys. This right here, when we come back tonight, and if you're watching the video tonight at about 11:30ish, 11:40ish at the very latest, I'm heading back out here this way at nighttime. And if you're watching Pacific Daylight Time, 11:30ish, 11:40ish, I hit this hill, you're going to see me come down here about 22, 23, 24 miles per hour, even 25. I've done it hitting last night at a 0 miles per hour and hit 22.7 miles per hour on this hill right here that we're climbing today, right now. The hill that we are climbing right now, I was able to almost go 30 miles per hour. I was not that shy of it. 27 one time. I did 25 and then 22, then 23, then 24. That hill is crazy for a bomb, hill bomb. That is the #1 hill bomb right there, guys, that I have hit in Orange County. I have loved doing that on all of my rides. I love hitting hills and going down them at 0 speed, starting off, and see how fast I can go. And if you guys want to join in, make sure you do subscribe. Make sure you do ring that bell. Make sure you do flop that arrow. And make sure you do share it to your friends, because you never know if you leave this channel right this minute and do not decide this. I'm not going to go back to this channel just because he rides a bike around, checks out the area, sees a lot of homeless people and everything like that. That's super boring. Okay, I'm telling you what, my channel is actually really cool. I've seen some really cool stuff, but maybe you're not into that stuff. I don't know. But anyways, maybe you want to smack me a thumbs up. Just do that. Maybe you do want to subscribe. Maybe one of these days you'll come back to it and say, whoa, look at that he ran into. Check out that cool car. Where did he see that at? That has happened. I have run it into the coolest cars ever out here in Orange County. I seen a Volkswagen Bug. The frame was so weird looking, you would not believe. I even thumbnailed it for all you guys on my regular video section and made the whole regular video out of it and had it downloaded and everything like that. The whole situation on that one was super crazy, man. That V-dub right there that I'm talking about, little Bug, had the whole frame twisted metal. It was the whole frame. You can see in the car when he was driving down the road. The only thing that was not twisted metal on that thing was the hood up in the front so he could put his luggage, and then the part where carries the motor. Everything else is twisted metal. He's sitting directly on the chassis of the BMW, of the Volkswagen Bug, the V-dub. That's it. He's sitting right on the chassis, man. That is so crazy. How can he just think of an idea of that? Get out there and sit right on the chassis of the whole frame of the car. Here we are heading down the street. I don't know the name for it, but I learned the name for it after a while. Alhambra, and heading into a nice cool little area. Just came off Mesa Verde on the east side, guys, and we're gonna take a little cut right here on this little bike trail right here, hoping we don't get hit by this guy in the car and pop up in the air like that and head down here at 22 miles an hour. Watch out for this guy right here, just drinking a 40 ounce down at the end. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's just drinking a water. Who knows? How's it going, man? All right, guys, we're up here and we're almost to Harbor and Fair. I'm going to be cutting the video off. And like I have said through the whole video, if you guys have not subscribed to my channel and have not liked it and you pass on to something else, do me a big giant favor, at least. Share it to your friend, because your friend might like it. I don't know. Just share it to somebody. They might like it. They might want to see me cruise down to that beach one day, or cruise in a really bad neighborhood and check things out. I'll let them know what's going on up in the areas. We were out here in Costa Mesa. We had a nice, good, tremendously great ride. The guy back there on the e-bike thought I was going to hit him. We're running on time because I always see this guy right here on his bike coming through. See, everyone takes the same exact way around here over and over because they appreciate what they're doing and they have God in their life to say, hey, you're going to make it safe every day of your life if you take this way and follow me everywhere I go. And let me tell you which ways to go. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. And we didn't waste that much battery getting down here, guys. We were super careful all the way down here. Right up here by the golf course. We are gonna edit a video and then come back in tonight around a good time of 11:30 Pacific Daylight Time. Be ready for that video. Let's be super excited, guys, about what I'm doing out here in Orange County. This is the year they'll be coming like a brand new kicks on my shoes in 26, man. Believing in God of all the ways that he works for us and what he does for us. I love taking a ride to work and talking to him and talking to you guys. And I'm going to definitely catch all you later on.